Hey y'all, it's me, Cody. This is episode 18 of the Cody Knits podcast. Welcome to all of my new viewers and all of my returning viewers. Super excited that you're here, and I'm glad I get to take some time to spend with you. Sorry for the lighting; it's kind of bad right now because it's shining behind me, so if it's kind of blurry and stuff, I'm sorry, but that's what we're gonna get this week. Um, yeah, hold on. I want to show you Diamond. Come here, Diamond. Come here. Say hello. Oh, I know it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. So you hear her crying. Today, Diamond and I went to the vet. She went for her routine. She had to get a lot of shots. Like a rabies and all that stuff. And she had tapeworm, so she had to get this shot for a tapeworm, and it hurt a lot more. So she's really sore. So that's why she was crying whenever I was holding her. But she also got a bath, and I was trying to let you see her little bandana they gave her. But here, I'm gonna let you go back here so you don't. There you go. So she's just really sore, but so Billy Bob is in his cage at the moment, because when he's out, he likes to chase Diamond and play, and Diamond just isn't feeling that good right now. So yeah, all them shots. She had to get like 5 shots. I had to get her some extra one because we go hiking and stuff like that a lot. So I had to get her one for like Lyme disease and something else. So I got to go back in 3 weeks for boosters for those two. One of them's a pill, but and then in 2 weeks we're going. She's getting her teeth cleaned for the first time, so she's costing me a lot of money, but I love her. And they broke my heart. They had another a dachshund that had to be surrendered, or that was surrendered by her owners, that they just couldn't take care of her anymore. And they were showing me pictures, and she's so adorable. But they were trying to get me to adopt her, but I'm still not completely ready. I'm not ready yet. With Annie and Pat, with all that stuff with Annie and having to put her down, that was really hard. And yeah, and I'm about to be going on a couple of vacations, a couple of cruises. One with my mom only. That'll be the week before Thanksgiving, and then like 2 days after Christmas, my mom is taking me, and it'll be me and my stepdad and my niece. We're all going on a cruise for Christmas. That's our Christmas present. So we haven't ever done anything like that before. So that'll be interesting. Um, so yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm gonna be having to pay someone, to watch Diamond, and well, she might stay with my aunt, but it's easier to find someone to watch one than it is two. And I stay in an apartment, and you know, just not good timing. And she's so sweet; she'll get adopted soon. She might already be adopted actually, or she will be this weekend because a lot of people adopt on the weekends. And since she's such a sweet dog, and she's a small dog, and she's completely healthy and all that stuff, so she should go soon. But they were trying to get me to take her home. But anyway, school has been good. I had a test this past Tuesday, which is why I didn't podcast last week. It went well. I'm having so much fun in my peds clinical. So pediatrics is been a blast. And getting to play with the little babies, and they come in and they're like so bitty and like 2 days old, and they're just so cute. And then you get the little um, little 2 and 3 year olds that just don't want to have anything to do with getting their ears checked, and they scream and holler the whole time, and it's cute. Mainly it's cute because I get to send them home. I don't have to sit there and listen to them scream all day. So anyway, I've been really enjoying that rotation. So that's been going well. Graduation is December the 5th. Not much longer. Have a lot of work to do. Still have to finish up my capstone project. And we're basically going to have it finished by before my Thanksgiving break. So, yeah, I have my last final on December 1st. And then our presentations, our big poster presentations for our projects are on the 4th, and we graduate on the 5th. I'm super excited. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Let me see if I can close this blind. It's a little darker, but it's not a glare, so I don't know. Anyway. So today was a fun day. It was kind of busy. I got Diamond, took her at 10 o'clock this morning to the vet and she stayed there most of the day because, so she just kind of got a checkup. She had her blood work done and all that stuff, and made sure she was healthy, and got her some of her shots. But she also, she stayed there for the day so she could do playtime, and they have like a big, fenced in area with a little pool, and just a bunch of fun dog stuff, and they love her, and she just goes and runs and plays. And then they gave her a bath and trimmed her nails. So she ran up a good bill today, but yeah, she's worth it. I love her. So they said she's completely healthy, wonderful. She's perfect weight. She's not overweight. She doesn't really need to gain any weight. It wouldn't hurt if she lost a couple of pounds, but she doesn't have to. She's not lost her figure, is what the vet said. So that's good news. And then for lunch, I had lunch with my Aunt Carol, which was so lovely. We went to O'Charlie's and we had a salad, and it was so good. It had grilled chicken on it, and then it had like mandarin oranges and strawberries and candied pecans and cranberries. Oh, it was just so good. So that was fun. And then we went shopping a little bit, and I wasn't expecting to buy anything, but we went to Belk, no, just Belk, and they had a sale on pants, and it was buy one get two free. So the pants are like $60 a piece. So basically, I got 3 pairs of pants for $60, which is like $20 a piece. So that was good, and I needed them because I'm not the same size I used to be, which is actually good because last time I bought like clothes like that, I was really too skinny, and now I'm more healthy. So that's a good sign. But it also means that I could get into the gym a little bit more and start to tone up. And I'm at a place where I don't have to worry about not being underweight. I don't have to worry if I might lose too much weight or whatever. So anyway, that's that. And I know you guys are here for the yarny stuff. So I have a few finished objects. They're pretty small. I didn't get my socks done. I have the toe of the last one to do, and the reason I didn't get it done is because I've been working on a, a design. And so I've been kind of working on that. And that will, hopefully in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'll have that pattern all written up and I can get some test knitters to make sure it's good to go and have that out and available to you guys shortly. Have a sip of my tea. Every time I say that, I think of Tilly Trout. Have a sip of my tea. I'm having just some Tazo Earl Grey, and it's really good. I think Earl Grey is probably my favorite. Just an Earl Grey. And I like, obviously I like English breakfast tea too, but I have, so I just got some Hanny and Sons or something like that. And it comes in a tin, and it's an English breakfast with vanilla in it, and oh, it's lovely. It's like tea with some vanilla in it. It smells good, and it also tastes really good. So anyway, first finished object is this. This is just, it's called the pattern is called the Big Hat by Sheep and Stitch. And you use like a chunky yarn, a bulky or extra bulky yarn. It knits up fast, like 2 hours, and uses basically one skein of it. And I really like making this. It's thick, it's warm, and everything. And this one's a little bit smaller. I should have made it a little bit longer, but it's a good kid size. It doesn't quite go. I can wear it, but it doesn't quite cover my ears. But I mean, it fits fine if I wear it like this, wear the brim down. But I think it looks better rolled up. And I added a little pom pom. So yeah, the yarn is Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick. It's super bulky. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So, and the colorway, guess you want to know that, don't you? Is somewhere marble, which that would make sense, right? So that was fun. And then I've knit 2 of the Bluebirds of Happiness. I can't find on the pattern who it's by, and I didn't take the time to go back on Ravelry and find out. So this is the first one I made. I made this out of the same yarn I have my Mrs. Bakery Bear. And it was the first one, so it's not that great. You can definitely, see stitches and holes that you shouldn't be able to. But the first time I ever did like the wrap and turn stuff. That's my mommy. I'll call her back. So that's the first time I did the wrap and turn stuff. And so, but it still looks like a bird, so I was happy with that. So I knit another one. I did a little bit better. And I figured out, partly by accident, you can make the bird's head turn into a different direction. See how this one, the beak kind of turns that way more compared to this one. I don't know if you can tell, but so what you do is pick up stitches so you have where you cast on, or for the body. If you just move, instead of casting on in the same place where your tail is, if you move it over some, it'll change like which direction the head is looking. So if you want it to look left or right or whatnot, that's how you do that. I figured that out by accident. But these are so cute and so fun. This is the color I knit my Mr. Bakery Bear in. And this is the color I knit my Mrs. Bakery Bear in. And I haven't put him a little thingy on, but yeah, I'm going to make some more of these. They're cute and they're fun and easy. Now that I get the rack and turn thing, yes. So, that's all I have for finished objects. What I'm working on is my socks. Let me grab. Sorry about that, but I took them today with me to see my aunt, so I had them in a bag. But just in case you don't remember, here's the first one because it's been forever, and this is the second one. I'm down to where I need to knit the toe. So I'm gonna finish this tonight. No matter what, I'm finishing it. Probably while I watch the Bakery Bears podcast because that came out today. And I love it. And that'll be something I can do. So I'm knitting it out of Malabrigo sock. That's probably my mom too, telling me, why are you not answering? Colorway is 852 Persia. And this is a gift from Miss Alice. So I'm excited to have this done. Now, it's weird when I do like knit in the round, or if I do magic loop, I don't get ladders, but with this DPNs I'm getting ladders. But I'm hoping they will, when I wash and block them, that it will hide a little better. And it's so funny because I was showing my aunt, and last time I had said something to her about knitting socks, she's like, why would you want to knit socks? Well, I let her try this sock on, and it actually fits her feet perfect. Like, and she's like, ooh, that's like a hug for your feet. And I know other people have said that, but that's really what she said. And sorry, I keep drinking tea because it's that time of the year where everyone has viral infections, and I've been around kids who are sick, and now I'm getting it, and so yeah, I gotta keep drinking tea. But anyway, so she's like, ooh, I love these. So they're gonna go to my aunt. Even though they're not the best, but they're gonna go to her. And I really have been enjoying knitting those. And I can't wait to get a book and so I can make them fit my feet better, and knit my own self some. And start doing some that are more patterned, and I want to do them on magic loop, and that kind of stuff. So that'll be fun, and I look forward to that. My half and half shawl. I've worked a little bit on it, but again, like I said, I didn't do a whole lot because I was working on that pattern. So I did a few rows. But the half and half shawl, I don't think I've shown you the thingies in a while. So, oh, this is the pattern for the Bluebird of Happiness, what it's supposed to look like. This is the pattern I'm using for the socks. It's called Plain Talk Socks. It's by Terry Leanne Morris from Sailing Knitter. And if you've never knit socks before, I think this is a great pattern, especially if you haven't knit on DPN, because it really, it's very wordy, but it explains it in very good detail how you're supposed to do things, what it means, how to pick up, the heel flap, the gusset, all of that. And she writes it in words so you can understand, and you know which needle you're supposed to be using. All of that. It's a good pattern. I really like this pattern. So, um, oh, I gotta remember to tell you about that. This is the half and half shawl. That's what it's supposed to look like. And you can see my mom's is going to be really long and big and cozy. I was thinking about entering it into the like somebody's doing some kind of cozy something. But I've started it before October or whatever, so I don't want to cheat. So yeah. But anyway, if you don't know, it's called the half and half shawl because half of it it's reversible. So half of it you can see looks like garter, and the other half is stockinette. And when you turn it around, you get the same thing. So it doesn't matter which way you put it on. One half is going to be look garter, the other half is stockinette. If you hate purling, then don't get this pattern. I don't mind purling. I actually purl faster without looking than I do knitting for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm really having a fun time with that. I'm on the third ball and I have two more to go. I don't know if I use all four of them or not, but it's Encore Tweed by Plymouth Yarn Company. It's a oatmeal color, and I don't know if you can see, it's got the little black and brown little flecks in there. The color number is 1363. 75% acrylic, 22% wool, 3% rayon. This is perfect for my mom. It'll be easy maintenance. It's soft, it's squishy, it's warm. It's not going to be high maintenance to wash, and she doesn't have to worry about putting it on inside out or backwards or anything. She can just wear it. So that's fun. And I'm hoping to finish that pretty quickly. Who knows? What else do I got? Oh, yeah. Okay. Trying to find my notes. Okay. So, remember this baby sweater I was knitting? And I had to put it in hibernation? Well, I started working on it again. And I remembered why I put it in hibernation, because I put an end cap thingy on here, and the little thing that sticks out from here that you screw the end cap on, that's where it broke. So I had to use put on a different cord and all that stuff. So and that had dropped stitches, and it made me mad, and so I had to put it away. But now it's back on the needle. Let me show you the pattern. It's somewhere in this little section here. It's called Easy Pullover for Babies, Toddlers, and Kids. And it really is pretty easy, especially if you have a little bit of experience with knitting things like this. It's all knit and then seed stitch, which is fun. I like that stitch. But so I am just show you the progress. Is I finished this sleeve, so it's on a a stitch keeper or whatever, and then I have to knit this one until it measures the same length as the other one on the other side. And then I don't know what comes next. I just do one thing at a time. So, but it's not too much further. But I finally picked up the stitches and finished that sleeve and started finishing this one over here. And yeah, it's fun. I really like this pattern. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. And I planned on having a little more of that done too, but like I said, been working on that special, my new pattern. I'm excited, and I hope it's good. Uh, I'm nervous. I get it's scary putting out something um, that you've worked really hard to perfect and make it look good, and you knit and ripped out or ripped back, knit and ripped back and knit and ripped back to make it perfect how you envisioned it in your mind, and you know making sure that the stitch counts still work and all that stuff, and then you give it and you know you put it out there, and it's scary because people might not like it, or people might have you know bad things to say about it or negative comments, and that's scary. No one likes that to hear that, but I do plan on sending it to a couple of test knitters this time. I'm hoping that they can do it fairly quickly because I do want to get it put out soon. And I usually use the money that I make from my other pattern, and which it's not a whole lot. I mean, but it's some. And I usually, whenever I get some built up, I'll go buy a skein of yarn or something. Because these days I am pretty poor. I'm not really poor, but I don't have a lot of extra money necessarily to spend on yarn, but I love it. um, so let's see what's next. Oh, I did do a little bit of work on my bluebird. Not bluebird happiness. I did do a little work on my memory blanket, but I'm about to run out of mini skeins. So, but I did all the ends. Let me just show you, because you won't believe me if I don't. So this is how big it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 29 blocks on here now. Count that one. But so I see the ends that are up on the outside. I haven't woven those in yet because I do like to tie the ones that are in that knit right there. So I haven't decided if I'm going to keep going around or if I'm going to take this and just start making it how long I want it and then go like that. Because what I had been doing is I did a square and then I did a couple rows, and then the last row I did just a square all the way around, which would annoy the crap out of most people because it means that the little slants aren't all the same way. But I like that it doesn't do that because it's a scrappy blanket, and that's it's supposed to be like that. To me, I like it like that. It's not supposed to be perfect. So anyway, but as you can see, all the ends that are in the middle have been woven in. And woven in properly. Because sometimes when I weave in ends, I just kind of, but this time I actually went in and made it, wove it in so that it looks like the garter stitches, and you can't see it. And I actually had fun doing it, kind of like, wasn't that bad. So let's move on to new stuff. So new stuff. So you guys know that I have a yarn box subscription. So I do the classic, and I was doing the sock, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that one. And then I have a different thing too. So I got my sock subscription. Socks. Yeah, from Coop Knits. It is 75% fine superwash merino wool, 25% nylon. It's super soft. The name is called 101 Obsidian. And this is the color. It's like a purpley browny color. However you want to say that. And I put a thing on Instagram to see if anybody, I mean, I don't really want socks in this color for myself. It's lovely yarn and it's nothing wrong with it, but I just thought I'd see if somebody wanted to trade. Or you want to buy it or whatever. Or trade or however. But I have two skeins of it, so you can definitely get two socks out of it. So, yeah, if you're interested in trading for this, let me know, and I'd be happy to do a swap or something. It'd be fun. But it's really soft, so let me know, and no pressure, but if you want it, let me know. So that's gonna be the last subscription of sock yarn from Yarn Box that I get, and that's for a couple of reasons. One is they don't send it in a box. They send it just in a thing like this, which would be fine normally, but the last time this yarn was stuck to the glue on the top and I accidentally cut it, and they're happy, they said if I sent it to them, they would send me new and all that stuff, and that's fine or whatever, but that's a lot of hassle, and last time they only sent me one skein of it, and I don't know. I think the yarn is perfectly fine that they're sending, but I just think that there's other stock yarns out there that I would rather spend my money on and get exactly what I wanted instead of a surprise. Now, I'm keeping, so I ended the sock yarn subscription, but I'm gonna keep the classic yarn box subscription, because that one, they always send two, and I've been happy with that every time, and they always send it in a box, which is great. But since I did that, I subscribed to the Fiberista club, and I was happy I did. It's a little bit I think it's a little bit more, but not enough to make me say no. And you get two. Oh, this yarn. Oh, it's so soft. Okay, you want to know what it is. So it's Canopy, Fruits of the Forest. Okay, the sun has gone down, so let me open the blind. There we go. So the sun was shining too bright, but look at this. Beautiful blue. I am a big blue fan. So it's Canopy, Fruits of the Forest from the Fiber Company. And let's see what else it says. Tells you how to wash it. And it has this little thing about it. So it says fiber expressed as art. This yarn has been intentionally handcrafted with subtle, subtle texture and color variances. Due to its unique nature, we recommend buying enough yarn to complete your project. In order to achieve optimal results, we encourage you to alternate skeins for an overall blended effect. Because they're hand dyed. And this is, the color is macaw, which, yeah. Okay, let's try holding it this way. It's 50% baby alpaca, and you all know I love that. Baby alpaca is so soft. 30% merino, 20% viscose bamboo, which I've never had before. It's 100 grams or 200 yards, and it's made in Peru, which I thought was really cool. And they sent two. I can't decide what I want to make with this, but this definitely needs to be around my neck or on my head or around my neck. I could just. It's just wonderful. I really need friends here that like yarn and understand. I just want someone here that I can say, "Oh my gosh, look what I got. Just touch it and feel it and love it." Sorry, I'm being a little silly today. I haven't drank anything either. But with this Barbarista thing, it says for October we're featuring a variety of bases. Uh, Okay, it says each Favorista is receiving one of 4 different yarn bases, including a fingering, sport, DK, and worsted weight option. I believe this is worsted. It doesn't say, but it looks worsted. Or maybe DK. Okay. Anyway, one of those. Um, Hanks vary from 50 grams to 100 grams. So we've made sure to include 2, 3, or 4 hanks, taking into account retail price points and overall yardage. So I got 2. Due to the variety of bases of the month, we will be releasing extra patterns to members in an effort to provide an appropriate level of pattern support for those fabulous yarns. So you get a pattern. And I haven't gone on and looked to see what pattern it is. Maybe I should do that. I might actually like it. I know with the yarn box, I don't always like the patterns that they send. So, uh, our feature patterns this month will be released via email by Sunday, October 11th. Oh, that's why I haven't looked, because when I got this, it wasn't October 11th yet. And it says information about claiming your swag item this month can be found on the reverse side of this insert. So, this is my first time getting it. So, it appears that they make it worth the money. So for this month, October, Firesa partnered with a digital publisher, Crimson Romance, to offer a free download of Heath's Hope by USA Today's best-selling author Alicia Hunter Pace, a contemporary romance ebook that includes a bonus knitting pattern inside from Interweave's new book, Family Friendly Knits by Courtney Spainhauer. That's not really a book that I would read. I'm not really a romance book reader, but yeah, that's pretty cool though. I mean, I think it would have been really cool if they would have actually like given us the book itself. That would have been really cool. But anyway, it includes a book that has a pattern in it. Plus, you get your patterns that go with this. And I think every month they give you, it's a different your little swag thing. I think it's different every month or something. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with this, and I can't wait to use this yarn. And I think it's worth getting this, and I'd rather have this than the sock yarn that they've been sending me from Yarn Box. Okay, I really need y'all's help. Oh, okay. I've shown you this yarn before, and I'm in love with this, but I cannot figure out what pattern to use for this. This is Malabrigo Mecca Azul Fresco kettle dye machine washable. Anyway, I have 3 hanks of it, and it's beautiful, and I love it, but I can't figure out what I want to make with it. Suggestions? But the real one I need help with, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to run and get it. It's in my other little section. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, it's this beautiful wonderfulness. Diamond. Diamond hears somebody outside the door. This is 100% cashmere. Signature edition, yarn box exclusive, sport weight, pepperberry knits, luxury fiber. I've had this since July, and it's a black. That's exactly what it looks like. I have 2 of these, and it's cashmere, y'all. Cashmere. 100% cashmere. What can I make myself with this? What? I want it to be a beautiful pattern that isn't super girly. Not necessarily all stockinette. That'll just make this wonderful. And it needs to go here. This is, I mean, it's just wonderful. And I've had it since July. I just can't decide what to make with it. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Anyway, I actually wasn't planning on putting that in here. But anyway, just a couple of things to wrap up. One is Christmas ornaments. So I know that's coming up soon, or a holiday, whichever holiday you celebrate. I celebrate Christmas, and I love it. I don't decorate for Halloween or anything else really. I mean, a little bit for fall, but yeah. But Christmas, I go all out for Christmas. I had 3 Christmas trees last year. One was silver and blue and white snowman theme. It was so pretty. And then I had another one and that was in my living room. I had one in my bedroom that was Santa Claus themed. So it was your traditional red and white, like the Santa Claus red and green. And then I had a little mini tree that had stuff on it, just random. But this year, I would like to have a Christmas tree that's all hand knitted or crocheted little ornaments. So I was wondering, and I thought it would be fun if anybody would like to help me out with that. So if you are interested in if you're interested in helping me and making some kind of knitted ornament that I can use on my Christmas tree, contact me on Ravelry. I am Codi Knits on Ravelry. You can send me a message and I can give you my address and that kind of stuff. But that would be greatly appreciated. And if you wanted to swap, or if you wanted me to make you something and send that to you, that's always fun. Yeah, so let me know if you're interested, because I think it would be fun to have ornaments that remind me of you guys, and you guys have been so supportive and wonderful, and I just think it'd be really cool to have, an ornament. The only thing I ask or would require, or whatever you want to call it, is if somehow it had like either your YouTube or your name or something like that on there, somehow like made by and your name or whatever, just so I can keep up with who made it. Some people have buttons, you can put that on there. However, just so I can keep up and remember who gave me what, and because those are going to be so special. I hope people actually want to do it. I'm excited. And the other thing is I'm running out, like I mentioned earlier, of minis. So if you have minis that you are trying to get rid of or need something to do with, um, please send them my way because I want to put them in my blanket, and I don't really have a lot to I don't really have a lot of sock yarn to really trade, but we could figure something out maybe. Um, cause I need some, cause I really have fun working on this memory blanket, especially when I'm just, it's just fun. If you don't have one, if you're making one, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you need to make one. So yeah. Anyway, let me know if you're interested in any of that. One more question I have for you guys is, you guys seem to like the Nurse Codi section. I'm not going to do one today, but if you let me know like things that you want to know about, because it's for you, and you know, what do you want to know about? What is there certain things that you would like for me to talk about? Things you want to know about. Um, I might not know all the answers, but I can always look up stuff and give the best feedback and advice that I can. Now, don't do things like, well, I have all these symptoms. What do I have? Because I can't do that legally, or it's just there's so many other factors that go into diagnosing things. So anyway, just things you want to have more information about, educational stuff, about whatever you want, diabetes, hypertension, whatever. Just tell me, and I'll be happy to see what I can figure out and put together. So, anywho, I am starving, so I'm going to let you go. This is already 47 minutes, so I hope you all are having a wonderful week. I hope you all continue to have plenty of time to knit and crochet and do all your crafting. I'm thinking about spinning, but like drop spindle spinning. I'm thinking about doing that. But I'm kind of putting it off, well, for a couple reasons. One, I don't really have the money to spend on a drop spindle and fiber. And two is, I'm not, time, I don't know. Am I going to like it? But I don't have people around me here that I know that do that, so I can't just try it out. So, I don't know. But anyway, what do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should try it? And if so, what are your recommendations? But anyway, I said I was going to go, so I'm going to go. You have a blessed day. Happy knitting. And remember, one stitch at a time, okay? Bye.